think in the end it turned out cute. When a mistake happens, I just go with the flow. Hello, today I wanted to start a bit of a themed vlog. I have never made one like that before, but I thought it would be fun. So actually, like, the reason that I want to do this is because I want to use my phone less, or I want to spend more time doing other things. I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of things that I want to do, but I feel like I never get the time. I feel like I am not able to like actually make the time to do the things that I want to do, like crocheting. I have been thinking about starting a new crochet project for a really long time, and I have also my cardigan I started in September that I haven't finished yet. So I just have like a lot of things that I like doing, but I just don't spend time on because I am using my phone instead. So I wanted to challenge myself a little bit to have less screen time. If your social media algorithm is similar to mine, you most probably have also been seeing a lot of bricks and people bricking their phone and doing other things. If you're like me, you're also a bit intrigued by it, but for me at least it really isn't in my budget. I cannot spend that money on that at the moment, but I found a way to make my own and I wanted to try that today. So let's do that. I am trying out other cameras that I have to see if it looks good. So far for me it is looking nice, but tell me what you think. It is really wide compared to my other one. So I wanted to explain what I'm going to do before I start, because I think this is like a really fun idea and it is easy to recreate. So I want to make my own phone blocking device, just like the brick. The way that the brick works is that you have an app on your phone, and then you have a device. I'm using this washi tape roll as an example. In the app you can choose like what apps you want to block, and I think you can also like put in schedules for when you want apps to be blocked. So let's say you want to block all social media after dinner, then you can like choose that at 6 all social media is blocked. And the thing that like actually makes it work and makes it something else than just putting in blocks in the screen time app is that you need to scan the actual device with your phone to unblock the apps. So if you want to be off your phone at night, for example, you could put this device downstairs so that you can't unblock it without going downstairs. It makes it physically inconvenient to use your phone, which I think helps. But that device is, I think, about 50 euros. I have been so interested. I really wanted to get it. I have been looking, I have been thinking like, is this worth it? And luckily I found a way to do it where you don't need to pay that. What I did was that I went on Amazon and I got this little box of NFC tags. And I found a YouTube video, I'm going to link it in the description, with a girl explaining how she could go around it. There is an app that is called Focus that basically does the same thing. So basically how it works is that I just press here to start, and then I just scan this little tag. I have put it on so that I need to scan it to start it and to turn it off. But you can also make a profile that you only need to scan to stop. I think that is what I will do. So this is the app, and this is what I will be using together with my little NFC tag to block my phone, to be able to do other things. The brick isn't like super cute, but it is still like cuter than this. So what I thought was that I want to create a little clay figurine that I will attach this to, so that this clay figurine can be kind of like my brick. I have this polymer clay, and then I have this air dry clay. But what I'm thinking is that maybe I want to use the polymer clay just so that I can have my little brick faster, because this I think will take a few days to dry, and this I just need to put in the oven. My plan is to make some little character maybe, and then putting this as the base. I finished my little character. It is a fairy. It looks kind of like a fairy godmother. It's not completely dry yet. I have coated it entirely in clear nail polish. I have this brand. It's just from the grocery store, nothing special. And the bottom is drying right now, so I'm trying not to touch it. Yeah, so this is my little brick, which is going to help me stay off my phone. The NFC tag is this pink circle here. I kind of ran into a problem. I used my Shuttle Art acrylic markers for this, but when I put on the nail polish, it kind of like dissolved the paint, so her face is a bit streaky and some other parts are kind of like smudged. Some of her hair color went onto her shoulder. I don't know, it was a bit difficult, but like I think in the end it turned out cute. And I'm really happy with how glossy it is. It is the next day. My little brick has dried overnight. I think it's really cute. So now I am going to actually like set this up to work as my brick. And I'm going to show you how I'm doing it because I think that is like a fun part. So the app I am using is called Focus. I'm going to delete this profile that I already have and show you how I make mine. So this is what you would see when you get the app. You can see it's spelled Focus, F-O-Q-O-S. It is an app that works exactly the same way as the Brick app or other phone logging apps, but it is completely free. And it says here, I created Focus because I believe everyone deserves tools to live life with more focus and attention. And I think that is really nice. So let's set this up for me. To set it up, you will create a new profile. I'm going to call it a scroll break. Then you can choose what strategy you want to use to block your phone. So they have manual, then you do it in the app, so you don't need anything for it. You can have NFC tags, NFC and manual. If you have that, then you can like start it just by pressing the button, and then you need to like scan your little tag to stop it. Then there is also one that you can do with a QR code. I have done that with my iPad. So on my iPad I put it so that I need to scan the barcode on this book to turn it off, and I thought it was just funny because it's a book about habits, so I feel like it will remind me of the habits I don't want, which is just scrolling or playing Clash of Clans all day. That is an option if you don't want to buy the tags. I thought it was fun because then I could be a little bit creative and make my own device. So I am going to choose the NFC tags. I'm going to start with that. That means that I need to scan this to start it and scan it to stop it. But I think also the one where you can start it without scanning is nice because then you can like put it away earlier and it will be more difficult to actually get to turn it off. So then you can choose which apps you want. Okay, so I have selected some apps that I want to block. I chose most social media apps, some games, and also like streaming services and YouTube, because sometimes I find myself going onto YouTube to scroll just to look for something to watch or to look at shorts. If I don't have Instagram, I want to kind of restrict that. I also have Pinterest on the list now, but I think I might take that away because I feel like for me Pinterest is a way to like actually get inspired. So I don't know, but for a start it is there. So now to actually like make this work, I need to scan it. And now this is connected to this profile. I don't know if you can connect the same one to many profiles. I haven't tried it out that much yet. You can put a schedule. I think I'm going to do that for every day. And oh, this is difficult. I don't know what AM is in the morning, I think. So I would want mine to start in the evening at maybe 6, and then I want it to end in the morning at 10. So that means that my evenings are social media free and my mornings. I put it from 6 to 11. So that means that most of my evening after dinner and then my morning is social media free. I am allowed to have breaks, I think 10 minutes. Like if I really want to look something up or I'm showing something or whatever, like stuff can happen, I have allowed to have a break. Then there are some safeguards. So I'm going to just keep it like this. I'm not going to make it more strict because I don't think that I will deleting the apps or stuff like that. Like I think I'm fine. I think this is nice, the live activity. So this is my profile. It's called Scroll Break. It works with, I turn it on with this, I turn it off with this. I have selected social media apps, scrolling apps. I didn't block any domains. I think you can choose to block some website, for example. I made it to work with only an NFC tag. You can also add a QR code or a barcode, like for example a book. I put a schedule for my evenings and mornings so that I will have more time to do fun things, and I am allowed to have a break. So let's try it. I need to hold this button to start and then it's ready to scan. So now my scroll break is on, and that means that if I, for example, want to go on Instagram, I can't. If I want to go on Clash of Clans, I can't. It looks like this. It has like different quotes, I think, for every time you try. I think it's really nice. Okay, so now it's on. It's tracking for how long I have had it on. Almost a minute now. It's also visible on my lock screen so that you can see for how long you have done it. I think it will be fun to try to see for how long I can have it on without turning it off. And then you can go to the app. You will have a little calendar of the last, I think it's the last 30 days. I don't know, it's the last 4 weeks. So for the last 4 weeks you can see how much time you have spent off your phone. So it shows it in different colors. You can also change your color theme. I changed it to this pink one. It's very simple, very easy, but like I think it does exactly what you need to do without you having to pay, other than if you want to get these NFC tags, but they aren't that expensive. I got 20 for I think maybe like 18 euros, something like that. So you can buy it with your friends, make them together as a little crafts activity, something like that, and then like split the cost. It's really affordable, and it so far works exactly as it should. Going to play volleyball now, and I'm leaving this little girl at home here on my shelf. Right now I have 6 hours and 11 minutes that I have spent off my phone. I just found this Oatly matcha drink in the grocery store. It is strawberry flavored. I'm going to try it. It wasn't in a refrigerator, so I'm just going to pour it over some ice to have it cold. I'm excited. I saw this on TikTok and Instagram last spring, and now finally I found it in the store. So here we have it. This is what I was a bit scared of. The color is not so beautiful. It's a bit yellow, but let's try it. Honestly, I don't like it. It's not bad, but it's not at all what I want from a strawberry matcha. And I don't know what I was expecting, but it really tastes like oat milk. But I don't know, it's kind of growing on me. It's not bad at all, but it's like I can't really taste the matcha. Recently, my favorite thing has been playing Stardew Valley on my boyfriend's Switch. It's so fun. I have little animals. I'm taking care of my farm. I'm fishing. It's very fun. I'm going to do that for a little bit. Then I really want to crochet. I'm feeling I'm feeling an itch. But I also want to read because I got to a really, really good spot in the book yesterday. So I am conflicted. I really wanted to crochet yesterday. I think I've been saying it all of this video that I want to crochet, but I haven't gotten to it. For a really long time I have been wanting to create a summer top similar to the one I created last year. This is the top I created last year. It is just like a halter neck top with a little bit of a lace bottom. Very cute. I was really proud of how I shaped the cups for this, because I have struggled with crochet tops that the cup like basically falls to the side and I needed to do something so that it wouldn't do that. So I don't know how well you can see it, but I like shaped the cup to fit better, basically, like be a little bit more anatomical. Basically in the beginning of the cup I am increasing, instead of just finishing it off at the widest point, I do a couple of decreases in the end. Basically it acts like a dart in sewing. That is where my inspiration came from, because I saw that in some alternate tops they have like a seam here with a dart. It just makes it so that it doesn't slip as easily and it feels better. So I would want to create like a top similar to this, but in white. One thing that I know I want to change when I make this one is that right now the cups are completely symmetrical, so it's like the same on the inside and the outside, and this time I would want to make so that it goes out more. I would want to try to shape it a little bit more here so that it doesn't show as much side boob. I'm going to start do a little bit of crocheting. I think I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube in the same time, and then I need to get ready and go to my internship. I finished my first strap of my top, and somehow I made it the exact same length as the one on my black top. I'm going to start working on the cup now, so I'm going to start just increasing. I just realized something. I think, yes. Okay, so I made a thinking error when making this. To create the increases, I should have had one stitch in the middle, so I should have made an uneven amount of stitches, so that I made 4. This has 5, because you will do the increase on the middle stitch, but I'm thinking I will just add, like I will do my increase in between the stitches and it will be fine. I feel like this is my way of trying to be less of a perfectionist. When a mistake happens, I will just go with the flow. I just added a stitch like that. Perfect. Then I will, now when I'm on the next row, I'm going to do my increase in that stitch. So instead of doing 1, I'm doing 3. I do this so that I create like it's dividing, so you have, you know, like this, and then it's just getting wider and wider. It is adding 1 stitch every row to each side. I think also this is very much just I'm trying it out on this side. So on the side that is going here, I am going to start by increasing on the last stitch. I think I'm going to do 2 instead of 1. I think I'm going to start doing that when I have gotten a little bit further, because like what I want to do is I want this to, instead of going like this, going like this. So I will still need to increase a few times and then like start shaping it towards my armpit, or like towards the back. And I'm thinking like here, maybe at this point I will start doing 2, so I will increase like to do 2 instead of 1 on the side, and then when I get even further down, maybe around this point, so here I will do 2, and then here I will start doing 3, so that I shape it even more. on the shape out. This is a little trial run. I have not done this before, but I think it will work. I'm going to continue. I'm watching Aver Pala, and I really love her vlogs. They're so fun and so nice to crochet to. Her and Sydney Graham, they are both so fun to watch when crocheting. Here, I've gotten to the point where I think I'm going to start decreasing. It looks like this. I think I am maybe shaping it a bit too much, but it will kind of pull down when it's all done, but I'm just going to finish it this way. I don't think that I will start doing 3 increases. I'm just going to continue with doing 2 at the end, because I'm afraid it will just be like it will just be way too much, but so far I think it's looking nice. Hello, I just had dinner and I'm going to go for a run. It has been a while since I actually went running. It has been months actually. The last time I went running was last fall sometime. I don't have a gym that is close to me, or we have 2 gyms where I live, but both of them are like a 30-minute walk away, so it's not really, I don't go there in the winter. I try to do workouts at home, and also I do horse riding and volleyball once a week, so I feel like I still move my body, but in the summer I really like running. And last year I did the Nike running beginners running program, and I really like it. I really like the trainer. He was really funny, and so it felt kind of like just going on a run with a fun podcast, and I appreciated how much the focus was just on running and not as much on performing well or like trying to run fast, because when I have been running just on my own, I always try to just run faster and faster, because I feel like if I'm not dead after a workout, then like I haven't done enough. And doing this program just helped me understand that it's okay to be slow. Like I haven't been running a lot, it's normal for me to be slow, and I also realized how nice it feels in the end of a run to feel like I could have done more, like to not exhaust myself to the point that I can't physically continue. I think it's nice, but of course like at times you need to push yourself, but it was really enjoyable. And the reason it was enjoyable was that I was running so slowly. Like I have never felt like a runner's high before I started running so slow that I most probably can walk faster. So that is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to thank you also for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I am just so happy that I have started filming again, because I posted my last vlog almost a week ago today, and I'm just so happy. Like I have gotten such sweet comments, and it's just so nice. Like I feel like YouTube is such a nice social media. It's such a nice platform because people are just nice. Like I think it's really sweet. So if you are someone who watched my last video and commented, that is really nice of you, and it really means a lot to me that people actually like watch the stuff I do and care enough to comment. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to go for a little run.